In Yolo County, about 40 miles northwest of Sacramento, Governor Gavin Newsom met with the owners of a ranch that are letting none of the rainwater from recent storms go to waste.
We got to use every inch of the water that landed on this ranch.
Elena Corral explains she and her husband decided to stop growing rice and instead are capturing water in what used to be rice fields. That water is being redirected to other fields and utilized to replenish groundwater basins.
We're spreading it out, as you can see here. Now these fields are full because of the last rain event, and it will all be gone in 2 weeks. This will be like cracked earth, bone dry. That's how quickly it'll go.
California's underground aquifers have been depleted after consecutive years of drought and overpumping. Governor Newsom recently signed an executive order suspending permit requirements to recharge groundwater. While visiting Elena's ranch, he noted his administration is easing several drought restrictions, but still keeping 33 out of the 81 that have been in place since issuing an emergency drought proclamation a couple years ago.
We've got to conserve as a way of life, and as a consequence of that, we're not going to pull away from some of our wasteful practices and try to mitigate and reduce those wasteful practices. So we're going to maintain provisions as it relates to ornamental irrigation and folks out there, washing down their driveways.
As to why the drought isn't over despite having more than 2 years worth of snow in our mountains?
It is and continues to be complicated. And I know that's disappointing for some, because it would be nice to have a governor say the drought is over. But unfortunately, the complication requires nuance.
Secretary Wade Crowfoot, who leads the Natural Resources Agency, says the winter storms help fill California's reservoirs, but there are still portions of the state that haven't fully recovered from 3 of the driest years on record.
It's important to note that while our water supply situation has improved significantly, parts of the state continue to experience water shortage, from the northern border and the Klamath Basin to those communities that rely on Colorado River water.
Even though the state is no longer asking Californians to reduce their water usage by 15%, Newsom emphasized conservation remains a priority.